These accusations could have a major effect on politics here in the state of Missouri. 5 on your side's political analyst Dave Robertson joins us with now more to talk about that. And I don't think anybody saw this on the horizon at all. How shocked were you to find out the news this morning?
Pretty surprised, because I had gone to sleep thinking I would probably discuss the State of the State address to discover this big scandal sort of arising overnight.
We will touch on that in just a moment, but first, this has really shaken Missouri politics, national politics to the core. Mr. Robinson, what is your reaction to this? Well,
Eric Greitens is a rising star in the Republican Party. He was thought to be a potential national figure and has been, gotten a lot of support from people around the country. Seems to be in reasonable shape with the people of Missouri at this point, with some glitches here and there. This is potentially a setback, and if the allegations wind up having any evidence behind them, it'll be a pretty big setback because they've denied that blackmail was involved. Hopefully that's not the case, but if it is, the denial will look really bad for the governor's office.
It has to be good for him, though, in the fact that his wife is standing by him, saying that this happened a while ago, we've moved on. Is that a plus in his house?
It can help, but it probably would not overcome some of the issues that are involved in this. If there's any kind of intimidation, any kind of issue that could connect to the Me Too movement, it's going to be a problem for the governor.
And we are hearing from some Missouri lawmakers this morning. They're sending out tweets overnight. I want to read you some of those and have you react to those. Here is from State Senator Jamila Nasheed. She's calling on the governor to resign immediately. She tweeted, quote, "We must end the culture of corruption." Republican Senator Rob Schaff also appears to be weighing in, tweeting the message, quote, "Stick a fork in him."
Ooh.
So pretty harsh words there coming from the Republican there. What are your reactions to those responses?
I'm not too surprised that the Democratic senator would find this to be an opportunity to raise other issues that have come up with the governor. Campaign finance is one of those issues. But for Senator Rob Schaff, who's kind of an independent-minded individual in the Republican Party, who's been a target of criticism from people supportive of the governor, that's a pretty strong statement. The question is going to be, do you lose more Republican support in your own party that you need to govern?
Yeah. Well, without a doubt, the Republican Party is going to take another hit. But let's talk about what you actually came in here for before this news broke, the state of the state. What is our current state of the state, in your opinion?
Pretty good at the moment. Waiting to see what happens about a number of different issues that either were skirted or not talked about at all in last night's address.
All right, well, we want to thank you so much for your time this morning. Our political analyst, Dave Robertson, coming in thinking he'll be talking about the state of the state, and you're weighing in on something starkly different. Yes. So thank you for your time this morning.
Happy to do.
And we also want to track your reaction this morning. We've been doing it with our live poll. We've been asking you, do you think that Governor Greitens should resign? But first, we do want to read some of your comments this morning. And this comes from Betty, and she says, "Who cares?" She says it speaks to his character, integrity, and honesty. She said that also left the door wide open for blackmail. That is why some people do care.
But Kate Clark says coming clean puts out potentially scarring skeleton in his closet, so it can't be used against him in future campaigns.
And then Janice Tanner says when they put their lives in the spotlight, it becomes our business. She says, quote, "Do these politicians really think that this kind of stuff is not going to come out?" Well, we are also tracking, as we said, your reaction in our live poll this morning.
Do you think Governor Greitens should resign? The results are right there on your screen. You can weigh in right now. Just open up the KCK app and click Vote Now. Looks like 51% saying no so far.
And we want to mention, Rennie, that we have had over 500 votes in our poll this morning, and it is split pretty closely there. But a lot of our viewers are taking the time to weigh in our poll. You can do the same thing. Go to KSDK.com/vote now or do it in your app.